is agriculture doing okay or well, or satisfactorily or not satisfactorily in our country? What is your assessment?
Sir, agriculture has not performed satisfactorily in the last 2-3 years.
On what ground do you say that?
Sir, the target growth rate for agriculture was around 4%. However, the growth rate in agriculture has been just around 0.5 and 1%. And in some months, it has also went into negative trajectory. Therefore, I feel that agriculture hasn't performed well.
Okay. Now, why is agriculture not performing well?
Sir, drought is the most
the
prominent reason, because we have been facing.
So, what should be done, or what is the government doing to control this problem? Drought, you cannot predict. You can't control these things, you know, these are natural phenomena. So what is the government doing, or what the government should do to tackle this problem so that your agriculture does not suffer? Tell me.
Sir, our Honorable Finance Minister has recently announced in the budget 17,000 crore rupees fund for irrigation facilities in agricultural lands. Secondly, on the other side, that is post-drought, the crop insurance scheme has been invested upon. That is the recent Rashtriya Krishi Bima Yojana. So, taking both these schemes into account, there is some fallback safety for the farmers. Other than that,
tell me, government has announced, as you say, 17,000 crores for irrigation. Correct? That's what you're saying? When do you think its results will be available to the farmer?
Sir, it is a long-term investment actually. It won't be very quick. I'm just telling that this is one direction in which government is focusing. So the result, I think it will take a lot of time.
Okay. Mr. Tripathi.
You were a member of the Student Affairs Council. So what student affairs were you involved with?
Ma'am, Student Affairs Council is the SAP of IIT Roorkee. So in this body, what we do is we organize the technical fest of college, the cultural fest of college.
And you were also coordinator of a Barter Battalion. What was this, Barter Battalion?
Ma'am, Barter Battalion was an event in our technical fest. Actually, it was an entertainment event.
Okay.
So,
and Cognizance?
Cognizance is the name of our technical fest, in which Barter Battalion is.
Okay. And you also practice Vipassana?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me something in a few words, what Vipassana meditation? It's a form of meditation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is it?
The word Vipassana means to see the things as they really are. That is, to perceive the things without being affected by any prejudice of emotions in our mind.
How does that happen?
Ma'am, actually we see the things with and create a sense of emotional detachment from those things. To learn this technique, we go on a 10-day retreat, and in this retreat we learn this.
So have you been able to practice Vipassana after doing the 10-day retreat?
Yes, ma'am.
You can stay detached?
Ma'am, it is a gradual process. It takes time, but I have been on that way.
Good. So you're from, at least you've studied in where? Roorkee? No.
Yes.
Roorkee.
IIT.
IIT. So you are the Ganga.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we've spent so much of money to clean the Ganga, yet the Ganga is not clean. Why do you think it's so? Where's the money going?
Ma'am, actually Ganga, the place through which Ganga passes is one of the most polluted, is one of the most populated region of India. So definitely it will take time to get Ganga cleaned.
Why will it take time? Why can't we enforce all the laws?
Ma'am, the initial approaches to clean Ganga was a little different. It was not a basin approach, it was a state-focused approach.
Yes.
So because being a state-focused approach, one state could blame the other that we are following and the other state is not following. But now the new approach has been convergence of various ministries and various states. So I think we should give some time to this new Namami Gange project to see the results.
So do you think that the river waters should be nationalized? Because we have so many problems. We have the Kaveri problem, we have some other problems between different states. Do you think we should nationalize our rivers, the river waters? Or should we leave it to the states?
Ma'am, I have not thought over this issue, but I think nationalizing the rivers can solve some problems, but there can be other problems associated with this also, because land is a state issue. So if you nationalize the rivers and then you try to make any dam or anything on that river, and land as it is a state issue, then it will create some problems in a constitution.
All right. Now, you're from the IIT, and we do know that education in IITs is subsidized. So do you think that not just the IITs, but all these higher institutes of education, whether it's universities, or it's the medical colleges, or it's the IITs, should be privatized? What are your views?
Ma'am, seeing examples from other countries, I think the higher education should not be fully privatized. Government subsidy should have, government should fund those institutes. There are various reasons for this. For example, if you privatize the education, the fees of the education institute should be very high. And seeing the economic status of many of the Indians, I think that government should support them. So privatization, full privatization, I think I will avoid this at this stage.
But you know, we have our medical colleges from where we have all our doctors, and many of the doctors are now moving into the civil services. So then should we still subsidize education?
Ma'am, I think this question presumes the fact that whatever we have been learning in the college cannot be applied in civil services. But I think I slightly differ from this fact.
Okay, you're a mechanical engineer?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you going to use your studies if you get into the, let's say, into the INS?
Ma'am, for example, if I am in a department to curb pollution, I know that I can work on efficiency of engines, or I can promote
Efficiency of Indians.
engines.
Engines.
I can promote technologies like catalytical converters so that the pollution can be lessened. If I am in power sector, though it is also a domain of electrical engineering, but we know about the techniques of supercritical techniques that is being recently followed. Other than that, the government is following in a new technology path like smart cities, bullet trains, etc. So being a mechanical engineer, I will be competent enough to pass tenders and suggest new ways for the same.
All right, thank you.
So, you are from mathematics background, you are from IIT. One of the fundamental duties prescribed is that citizens shall promote scientific temper in the country.
Yes.
How do you think citizens can promote scientific temper?
So scientific temper, the term was used first by Jawaharlal Nehru. It basically means to not accept anything blindly without application of logic or rationality. So to promote scientific temperament, I think the persons in the position of leadership first should take the lead, and they should see that they do not make irrelevant, irresponsible statements. Whatever, I believe that the role model of a leader is very important to promote scientific temperament.
I got it. You want the leaders to promote scientific temper. We also have in our constitution freedom of belief, freedom of religion, and most of the religious practices have no scientific basis at all. So how do you think this conflict may be resolved? Promotion of scientific temper and fundamental right to belief, which means belief even in non-scientific things.
So scientific temperament will definitely see that logic is applied in everything. But yes, I believe religion is an area where many times our logic fails. So I think being a tolerant and plural society, we should respect other sides also. But with time, we should try to tell them that whatever belief they are dwelling in, it might be totally wrong or fundamentally wrong. But I don't think that scientific temperament will be in total disconvergence with those beliefs. For example, many of the beliefs have scientific rationality behind them, and at least...
How many have been tested? How many papers have been published on scientific basis of religious practices? None. So at best, this can be a point for introspection as far as beliefs are concerned. Alright, do you think untouchability is still a big issue in India?
Sir, I am not aware of any ground realities, but as far as the perception that I have from newspapers, yes, there are some villages in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar and even in Jharkhand where such practices are followed, even in Madhya Pradesh.
Recently, Supreme Court has identified a new class of people who have been traditionally treated as untouchables in our country. Are you aware of this new class?
Sir, are you referring to transgenders?
Absolutely. Do you think they were treated as untouchables in our country?
Yes, sir, especially by the Britishers.
Especially by the Britishers?
British didn't treat them as untouchables, but they made certain laws that segregated them as a separate class of citizens. I'm not aware of the exact name of the law, but some of the laws declared them as criminals in itself. So not exactly untouchability.
You
but
think in our present day society they were not treated as untouchables?
Yes, sir, they are treated as
So
untouchables.
you cannot throw the entire responsibility on the Britishers.
Sir, I am referring to Britishers because in medieval times transgenders were really respected. For example, they found place in courtrooms of various kings. That is why.
Suppose you are posted as superintendent of police in some district and you get the information that some clinic has done abortion of a fetus. How will you proceed on this information?
Sir, first of all, I will try to verify the information if this information is correct or not.
Information verification, correct.
Secondly, I'll see what are the provisions in PCPNDT Act, which also have provisions for abortion, and then I'll take legal steps as per the Act. Thirdly, then I'll try.
You will proceed according to the law.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Sir, may I have some water?
Yeah, sure, why not? Now, are you aware of the fact that the Indo-Pakistan cricket match is scheduled to be held at T20 in Dharamsala
Yes, sir.
in Himachal? Are you also aware of the fact that the Chief Minister is opposed to that?
Sir, I didn't read the political comments from the Chief Minister for this.
So do you think that this match should be held in Dharamsala or it should not be held?
I think it should be held in Dharamshala.
Okay.
I don't think the relation between two. I think I should keep that sphere separate, the relations deteriorating in one sphere, because if I don't consider it on any other sphere, there is no scope for any improvement in the relation. And as it is said, we can change our friends, we can't change our neighbors. So we can't just stay aloof from the fact that Pakistan is our neighbor. We have to devise new ways of engaging with Pakistan. As our Prime Minister also used the term cricket diplomacy.
So in case we have this cricket match, it will improve our relation with Pakistan, do you think?
No, sir, this cricket match won't have a bigger impact, but I find no harm in engaging in one side, even if it doesn't have a very tangible impact.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay, you may leave now.